Good morning, collective. I am QUAN, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. I'm going to go on and jump right on in here. Not going to give you an hour lecture. Talk fast. Somebody's uncle. You are your uncle and some of your family members with child in reverse. Greatest nightmare, but you're God's miracle. Okay. Whoever you are God's miracle, but you are your family's or your uncle and your aunt, and maybe a few other family members they pulled in nightmare. And the reason you are their nightmare, and child is in the reverse, is because they orchestrated things in your mother's life intentionally, okay, so that they could pick and choose out of your mother's children or child who they were going to sacrifice. And when we say sacrifice, we're talking about who would be the person entered into the Hunger Games. All right. Everybody that has seen, hey, Michael, hey, Patrice, everyone that has seen the Hunger Games know that it's the people on the bottom that are the food. They're the energy source. And the people in the middle that have to offer up a tribute from their district. And where they got the concept of the Hunger Game from was what they're doing in real life. Okay. And what they're doing in real life is offering up a tribute for entertainment to throw into survival mode in the arena. Someone from your district represents the families that one or two family members are a part of the occult or secret society, and you offer up a family member or two for sacrifice. And that family member is slated to be isolated. That family member is to never make above a certain amount of money. That family member, no one is to help them. They're going to be the black sheep. And that family member, their whole life is sacrificed, and they become like the battery for the family, and everybody else will benefit. Okay. And that family member has to be thrown into survival mode. You understand me? Follow me. That family member must be thrown into survival mode, where they're barely making it. They're stressed all the time. Their burdens are 10, 20, 30 times. And they have abundant energy, but the energy, because of all the different fear in survival mode in the Hunger Games, what it replicates being thrown in the arena to survive is they can only live in certain communities and areas where it's violence, it's not safe, it's dangerous, good food is scarce, the schools are bad, it's a unhealthy environment. You understand that's where the police are not as effective, or it's just a bad area. Okay. And in the Hunger Games, that's what survival mode represents. So whoever you are this child that it was already being orchestrated by your uncle and other family members that were working with him, that they were trying to decide which one of your mother's children they were going to offer as their tribute, so that they could be in that buffer class and make money off of you. You were going to be the energy source. You were the Hunger Games tribute, okay? Which meant the whole family would isolate you and you would live at the bottom. But the problem is you were God's miracle, and whoever you are, your uncle is regretting right now that he was in indecision about choosing you. Right now, your uncle is wishing like fuck that he chose someone else, a different niece, a different nephew, a different one of your mama's kids. He's wishing he chose somebody else because your uncle, and this is my new favorite word. It's not a new word, but I've been talking lately about these motherfuckers with a low IQ. Your uncle has an extremely low IQ, okay? And the problem is you have a higher IQ than your uncle. You probably had a higher IQ than your uncle when you was this age right here, whether you're a boy or a girl. You probably had a higher IQ than your uncle when you was this age, okay? Sometimes it be like that, okay? But your uncle with the low IQ, he picked you out. He chose you. He's watched your mama's kids. He did black magic, and your mama lost her children at some point. At some point, either your mother's children went in foster care, or they had to be divided up among family members and live with different aunts, auntie, cousin, grandmother, grandfather, whatever. At some point, there were things going on in your mother's life where she could not keep her children under her roof, whatever that was. Okay. And there was black magic being done on your mother before you were born, sweetheart, whoever you were, because they had already chosen your mother as the family battery. They sacrificed your mama when she was younger and already determined that she would be the tribute for the Hunger Games of, you might be around my age, you might be like above 40, but your mother was the tribute for, their life when all of them were younger, whoever she was offered up by. Okay, maybe your mother was offered up by her uncle, who knows? But whatever the case may be, they were getting settled in for the next round. So they were deciding which one of your mama's children they were going to isolate and choose to pick up the slack. And you would be the next battery, the next supply. Okay. It's almost like that generational thing. And in order to do this, they have to create scenarios and trauma in your life that will set you up to be in an unhealed state, to have bad relationships with men or women, to have low self-esteem, to have a blocked sacral chakra, your emotions, to have a blocked root chakra, your safety, and to have low self-confidence, your solar plexus. And to do this, they would have to damage your mother. So just understand, you might have just thought your mama was crazy and trying to intentionally make her life worse than it was and didn't want to get along with your father, or whatever. There were normal things that happen between a man and a woman, family, jobs, finance. There are the normal ups and downs of life, but there were people in the background that were like coming behind the normal ups and downs of life and doing like this to it. You understand? Like taking 3 and 4 hands and pressing down on it. Okay. We all have the normal ups and downs in life that we go through, but there was black magic and a lot of binding spells and rituals that were being done behind the scenes to bind people to the normal lows of life, to make sure that your mama would stay in a low, to make sure your mother and father would stay at odds and would not be able to communicate, or it would always be conflict. These are normal things: fighting, divorce, that normal things, poor, poverty, normal things. But there was an element of black magic and an element again of black magic and rituals that were being done to bind your mama to her situations. And you wouldn't see it. You would just think, oh, this is just a mess, whatever. If your mother was always drained of all energy, and now we all get drained, we all tired, my iron is low, y'all know what it is. But on top of that, okay, let me know when you can hear me. Let me know when you can hear me. Let me know when you can hear me. Okay, you can hear me, Takia. All right, thank you. If you were in some kind of situation where maybe you looked down as a child, maybe you didn't look up to your mother, or you might have compared your mother to mothers on TV or other people, mama, and why can't you work? Why can't you do something? Why can't you blah, 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 or whatever the case may be? Understand something. It wasn't just the normal ebb and flow of life, ups and downs that regular people go through in poverty or due to other situations. It was more than that. It was the element of black magic. They had so many etheric cords attached to your mother because your mother had so much spiritual power inside of her body. And they had so many cords attached to her because whoever your mother is, she might not have had a deep education about spirituality or the understanding of not just the physical body, but your spiritual body. And the spiritual body is talking about root chakra, sacral chakra. solar plexus chakra. It talks about your energy, your heart chakra, crown, and all those things. Those were things, if your mother grew up indoctrinated in any religion, that was new age talk. And you shied away from that. That was the devil. You shut down. So know thyself. Your mother may not have known herself or had a deep understanding about her spiritual body. So she might have just thought, I'm just drained because of these kids or whatever, or I'm just drained. I have no energy. But whoever your mother is, your mother was full of spiritual power. When I tell you, your mother was literally full of spiritual power, a lot of it, an abundance of it. And they literally had many people etherically hooked up to your mother, and they were all just like a machine, like a cow, literally sucking from your mother's sacral chakra and utilizing all her spiritual energy and power. And it left her in a state too weak to be her best self. You know what you went through in childhood. You know what her biggest flaws were. If she was very karmic, she was very karmic. She had her own trauma and her own things she wasn't able to deal with. So, of course, she couldn't show up and be her best self. And then on top of that, due to whatever trauma she had, and then the lack of energy and the binding spell work and the ritual and the poverty and the everything else and the father and the patriarchal society in poverty. And if she was a black woman, goddamn. You understand? Okay, just let me know when I'm back on, please. Thank you, Takia. Somebody's triggered by what I'm saying, because what I'm saying is the exact truth. In a lot of y'all families, you have an uncle or an aunt or both, or a cousin or an elder in the church that's like a cousin or a family member, or somebody that's part of the occult that's from your community, from your neighborhood. If you came from a close-knit community, close-knit neighborhood, that's part of the occult. And they are the person that gets to be like, we talked about this before, that's the person that gets to be like the buffer class. And it's set up like the Hunger Games. And what they do is they isolate certain families and children where you have to offer up one child and that sacrifice. And they've done this since the beginning of time, even going back to, I know other countries too, but even in Africa, way back in the day, in villages, they had to offer up certain daughters to certain deities, or a certain amount of virgins in a village, to appease certain deities every 10 years or every 7 years or something like that. That's why people had so many children. You understand? So this was a practice that goes back way back when. But when you take that same demonic practice and then put it into modern day, they've turned it into a form of Hunger Games, wherein you choose a family member and then that person has to live at the bottom of society. They have to have the absolute least. They have to suffer the most. And it's because of their suffering and their pain and their struggles that they're able to, whatever demonic contracts these people make, they're able to pay with that person's energy. So every family has to contribute a family member. So most likely, most of y'all might have a family member that's in the occult. So let me keep it moving. So right now, your uncle is thinking about how they chose you, the child reversed. All of your chakras should have been completely locked up and shut down from childhood because of what they did to your mother. All the binding spell work. Your mother might have been very unhappy. Your mother might have been very mean, cold, and a lot of other things. Your mother could have been very karmic because, again, she was being spiritually oppressed on top of the regular woes of life. But the problem is you are a starseed child and you came through that bloodline to cleanse it. And you were born on a much higher vibration. And because you were born on a much higher vibration, it's like no matter what they did to you, y'all remember them punching bags with the sand? If you punch it, it goes down and it comes right back up. That's your signature. That's your spirit. For some reason, anytime somebody did anything to you, said things that were mean to you, abused you, your spirit would automatically just come right back up and you'd be happy again. And they could not understand why they could not pollute you and turn you into a toxic child that was karmic, that didn't care about love. For some reason, they were not able to disconnect your root and sacral chakra from your heart and mind chakra. Normally, when you traumatize and abuse children, you're able to create a separation between the root sacral chakra, the heart, and the mind chakra. And when they can't make the connection, it becomes a narcissist. Your sexual activity as an adult, it becomes separated from your heart. So you see your sex organ as only a tool for obtaining things that you need in life, like a fucking ticket. And because your sexual organ is not connected to your heart or your mind, your relationships are very transactional, and it's blocking the flow of love to your heart. But whoever you are, if you went through any sexual abuse, if you went through any verbal abuse, psychological abuse, gaslighting, mental abuse, whatever type of abuse they inflicted to try to create the child reverse, including poverty, acting out of fear due to not having money, you had the golden touch and the golden womb. Whoever you are, you had the golden touch, the Midas touch, the creativity. And if you're a boy, you still had that creative energy. Anything you touch turned to gold. Ideas just seem to come out of you. Everywhere you go, people can look at a tree and see nothing. And you can go up to that tree with a carving knife and be like, you know what? I'm going to stand at the park all day and I will carve a heart and 2 lovers' names here for $15 for anybody coming by the park today. Matter of fact, I'm going to put a sign up, make a business. You could have been 14 years old carving names in trees. Hey, $15, I'll carve your name in the tree here at this famous park for lovers. I'll do it for you. Yeah, I'm just making stuff up. But you understand the point I'm making. Whoever you are, you were not blocked. Whatever form of abuse resulted as a result of the black magic and the obstacles that were placed upon your mother, okay, in order for her to be mean to you, so that they would create this out of poverty, out of destitution, out of lack of a father figure or a father role. Whoever you are, your household was divided completely. They figured, don't worry, without having a prominent male father figure in the home, and with all the fighting, the black magic separation, and after your mama lose her kids, there's no way you're going to recover. You will be the child reverse, and we will be able to, for years, come up off your energy, and you will forever be our battery until you have your babies and we choose the next one. But whoever you are, because you were born in a higher vibration of love in your older soul, your heart has never separated from your mind. It's never separated from your root or sacral chakra, ever. And you've always been able to connect all 3 of those. The root, all 4 of them, the root, the sacral, the heart, and the mind. No matter what your trauma was, you were still always open to love. No matter how many times they knocked you down, you still stayed open to love and keeping it connected, or isolating yourself if you had to. But you never turned into a narcissist. You never turned cold. And that was a problem. They didn't notice those signs when you were younger in you. They were like, oh, she's still happy, huh? Oh, look at her, but she in foster care. She's that's all right. She'll still be fucked up. But wait till she start dating. Oh, she's staying. This person might have even taken you in. Whoever this energy is at one point in your life, they might have even taken you in their house. Like, oh, we gotta help my sister out. You know, she acting crazy again, but they doing black magic on their sister at the same time. So the point is, somebody has an uncle that was possibly working with their aunt, and they chose your mother as the tribute. And they chose you because you were your mother's child to be the next tribute. And they did black magic on your mother to make sure that on top of, even if she was a karmic mother because she was unhealed and she had a lot of issues going on with poverty, a bad relationship, and abuse or whatever, on top of that, they did black magic on your mother to make sure she would abuse you and create you into the next supply. But whoever you are, you didn't become the next supply. You rose above it. You stayed in love. And they're in their thoughts about it right now. Your uncle is right now thinking, because you're a full-grown woman and adult, you might even have grown children right now. But your uncle is right now, look at this reflective energy. It could be your uncle and your aunt. Your uncle and your aunt right now are thinking about how when you were a child, they literally chose and selected you, okay, to be the supply and the battery. And they thought that your mother did enough damage to you whereby you would make all the wrong choices in love. And you might have made bad choices in love, but those bad choices in love were ordained. They were lined up for you to help you to learn the lessons you needed, to put up the barriers where you need to learn red flags, to sharpen your discernment. That is part of the life journey. So all they did is line you up for your lessons, and you passed each and every last one of them and went through a transformation. They was not expecting that. They were hoping with this hope energy, your uncle and aunt was hoping for great fortune. Your uncle and aunt, and people did not know your uncle and aunt were in the occult. Nobody knew that they were in the occult, but they were hoping for great fortune. And they've been watching you all these years, and you didn't realize, or maybe you don't know now, I don't know. But whoever you are, your uncle and your aunt, throughout your life, they've been making offers to people you've dated and gotten in relationships with to do things to steal your energy. And they've been giving money to people you got in serious relationships with to catfish you and do spell work and bring your energy back to them, to keep you in karmic ties. They've been your uncle and your aunt have been interfering with your life since you started having sex and dating. They've always been over your shoulder. Even if you've been out of contact with these people and you're not around them, you don't talk to them, you haven't seen or talked to them in years, through the years, they've been right behind you like a shadow, and you didn't realize it because they were a part of the occult and a secret society. Your uncle and aunt were always in the shadow making financial offers to anyone you was in a serious relationship with to harness your energy from you. And Lord, if you had a child with somebody, they gave money to whoever the father or mother of your child's family is to keep that secret and to do little shit to you. That's what they've been doing in the shadows. You could have not seen your uncle and aunt for 20 years, but the whole time you didn't know they were around you, making people offers to do things to you because you were their supply. Now they're stressed out because the secret is out, bitch. The secret out. Living room in the reverse. The living room is, a quiet, intimate space where families come together to talk about family secrets. And your family secret came out in this Aquarius age. And now your uncle and aunt has been outed. They are a part of the occult, and they've been outed to the whole family. And other of your cousins, nieces, and nephews probably should check to make sure that rituals have not been done on them. Spell work, binding work. If they went through sexual assault, molestation, it could have been enacted or implemented by this same uncle and aunt. Remember, what they do is they have to make routine sacrifices. So what these type of people will do is they'll look and thumb through all of their brothers and cousins' children as they're having kids to see if they can find good supply and other people. So you probably have other cousins, nieces, and nephews in your family that your uncle and aunt have done this to or were planning on or sacrificing that they figured nobody would know it was them. But the secret is out now, okay, that these people wanted to steal from you, okay, your life, your light, your vitality. You were their Hunger Games tribute with that theft energy, okay? And now somebody about to go to court and be in sorrow. And the reason I said your uncle and your aunt is because with the thoughts card, your uncle came out, but this good lady right here, this is your old ass auntie. Your old ass auntie was in on this bullshit too with your uncle. This is how the two of them were making money off of their sister's children. They went through and was like, they didn't love whoever your mother is. They didn't love her. They despised her. Maybe your mother got a different daddy or something. I don't know. Your mama might have a different daddy than your other uncles and aunties. I don't know. But whatever the fuck it is, they did not like your mother. Maybe your mother looked different from them. But whatever the case is, they did not like your mother. They offered her up as a tribute. Okay. And they've been doing black magic on her before you were born. When you were born, they started doing rituals on you because you were to be the next supply. They were already doing rituals on you. Again, whoever you are, they knew if you didn't have the proper masculine energy and feminine energy in your life, they know that however you're treated in childhood by your father, by your mother, they know that that conditions you for the type of friends that you're going to attract. And what you will accept and allow as acceptable behavior in your life. It's going to be the type of man you attract or woman you attract, how your mother and father treat you. These are cultures, they study psychology. They understand that. So they figured if they separated your mother's children through black magic and spell work and oppression and gang stalking in the survival, your mother could have grown up in a trailer park, or she could have grown up in the ghetto, or just a very impoverished area that was very destitute. Okay, a vulnerable area where the people are in poverty. Whatever it was, they knew that combination would create the child in the reverse for you. And maybe you were the child in the reverse for a little while you were coming up in that environment. But love was above all at the end of the day inside of you. And over time, that love came up and out of you. And that love showed in everything that you do because you became a natural manifester. They wanted to keep you a natural manifester on a low vibration where they'd be able to pull from your energy. So there's a court case coming up now. Somebody is, whoever you are, you reside in the energy of gratitude. By the way, I just want to let you know your uncle don't feel guilty about that shit at all. He don't feel guilty about anything he did, your uncle or your aunt. Both of them might be demonically possessed, but your uncle and aunt, they don't have any guilt. They don't feel bad about what they did. Your uncle and aunt are basically like, fuck you, okay? If there was any time that you were taken in, because I absolutely have, at some point, your mother's children were separated. At some point, y'all had to go live with somebody. You either went into a group home, you went into foster care, or y'all had to stay with cousins, or you stayed with auntie, uncle, whatever. These are the same people that were doing spell work on your motherfucking mother and then helping y'all. Oh, man, we got to help your mother because they tried this shit with you. I know. No, don't worry. I know what they're doing because they don't want me to talk because there's so many families out there that don't realize that you were literally the Hunger Games tribute in your family, in the whole gang stalking hierarchy. Can y'all hear me yet? Y'all can hear me, right? Okay. Thank you, dear. Thank you, Patrice Radine. It's because they didn't want it to come out like that, but it's already fucking out there. There are so many of you all that did not realize that in the Hunger Games, you were the tribute in your family. And that's what this whole governmental gang stalking hierarchy, how it worked. There was one or two family members that were in the buffer class. They were the gatekeepers. And nobody else in the family is supposed to make above a certain amount of money. These are rituals they do in the occult so certain people can live good while everyone else lives at the bottom. You understand? That's why they don't like me talking. Now, I'm going to say what they didn't want me to say. If you ever went to jail in your life, I'm not saying that it's nothing like for a DUI or it's, well, you're the one that drank the alcohol or this. I'm not saying that maybe you were in your South Node, but there was an element of black magic that these people were doing. These people did black magic with high-level wizards and warlocks and witches to get you locked up in jail because they wanted you to have a record. They wanted you to be up under karmic control. It wasn't just the regular things in life. Sometimes you can get locked up for a DUI, whatever. But no, these people were doing black magic to get you locked up in jail for real. Okay? They did black magic. And I feel like somebody got locked up after they paid a warlock in your community to do some spell work on you. So a regular situation where say you were going to make it home or something it was because of the black magic that you actually got locked up. Even if it was for a legitimate reason, it was black magic behind that. These people feel guilty, not at all. Because again, they're cold-hearted, they're demonically possessed, and they're sociopaths with a low IQ. They're sheeple. with a low IQ, and they don't feel guilty at all about what they did to your mother. They never loved your mother. They would spit on your mother if they could. They would set your mother up by doing black magic for her to lose her children, and fucked up things to happen to her financially. Trust and believe, if they did spell work on you to affect your stability because they needed you homeless so they could say you were mentally unstable, you better believe that they were doing spell work on your mother to make sure she could never come up financially and to make sure she would be homeless or her finances would be a wreck. You better believe every spell they did on you, they did on your mother. Okay? So if y'all had trouble with your stability and then y'all had to stay with family members, that same, if this is you, that same uncle and aunt is the same motherfucker that did the black magic on your mother to cause y'all to have to come live with them while they, oh man, I'm so sorry for your mom. I guess your mom just can't get it together. Yeah, I guess your mom just, these people probably gaslit the fuck out of y'all, but they were doing black magic on your mother, and then they turned around and did it to you, and they don't feel guilty about it, okay? So the same people that were sabotaging you are the same people that might have offered your mother help, and I don't know if they've ever offered you help, but if they did, it was to try to put you in a trap to say that you can't take care of yourself. You can't handle your own business so that they could have control over you. And they don't feel guilty, okay? Honesty means somebody has to come toward you and be honest about something because they're about to go to jail. Is it here? Theft. Yeah, somebody's about to go to jail because they got caught up trying to do something to you. Because whoever you are, you grew up to be very successful and full of love, because you know how to laugh at yourself and see the lighter side of things, humor. You have a light heart. You can laugh. You have the ability to laugh at yourself. You literally have the ability to laugh at things. Indecision is talking about, like I said, indecision is talking about they didn't use their intuition when they chose you because they chose the wrong motherfucker. Basically, that's what I want to say. They didn't use their intuition when they chose you because they chose the wrong motherfucker to put up as a Hunger Games tribute. Now they're in sorrow, not because you became successful. And when I say successful, I mean you're independent and you have a higher IQ than your uncle. And you always did. Even when you were a child, you had a higher IQ than your uncle. Okay? They're in sorrow because you outsmarted all of them and you're still floating like a butterfly, swinging like a bee. You know what I meant by that. Stinging like a bee. Whoever you are, you're still very sharp. Okay, somebody might be from the East Coast. Whoever you are, somebody could be from like Massachusetts, Connecticut. I'm hearing the accent, but it's not. It's like Boston, Massachusetts, Connecticut is what I just heard for somebody. But whoever you are, you're literally very, very intellectual. You're very smart. You have an extremely high IQ. It doesn't mean you went to college. It could, but you have a very high IQ. It doesn't matter if you went to school or not. You just have a high IQ, higher than your dumbass uncle and aunt. And because of that, they're in great sorrow. Not because of what they did to you, but because they got caught. And now there might be a court situation. So I'm going to start right there, pulling these cards and figure out what's going on with your dumbass uncle, and aunt that have been in the shadows trying to create issues for you your whole life. Oh, yeah, that's right. I wanted to pull some energy really quick for your uncle. What is this guilt in reverse energy for this uncle? Tell me, for whoever's uncle this is, what is this guilt in reverse energy? I just got to pull this energy real quick. Holy Divine Spirit, what is guilt in reverse for this funky uncle of somebody's? What is guilt in reverse? Holy Divine Spirit, what is guilt in reverse? Child, if you went in foster care, group home, or even had to just be split up by a social worker and stay with family members or sleep on people's couch, if you had to bounce around a lot, and they played any part in, oh, you can come stay with this side of the family, oh, you can stay at their house. They fucking knew why they did black magic for that to happen to you on purpose. Do you understand me? That was black magic being done. And when it happened, oh, did y'all hear so-and-so lost her kids? Oh, look, the police going in her house right now. Cha, cha, cha. Okay, here they come. You okay, Laura? You okay, Susie Q? You okay? You need us to get the kids for you? You need us to get your kids? That's okay. They could come stay over here with us. They were doing that shit on purpose. It was black magic. And then they be the first one in your face, whoever these people are, they in the first one in the face to take you in, knowing they did the black magic. Let's get it. Tell me the energy of this guilt in reverse uncle. Give me the energy of this guilty in the reverse uncle. Give me the energy of this guilty in the reverse uncle. Wasteful, a bitter Betty. Sound mind. Yeah, he don't give a fuck. This uncle with a low IQ, this uncle of yours with a low IQ, okay? I feel like even with the good lady energy, I feel like this older woman, I feel like the aunt might have been smarter. Women usually are a little smarter than men. But I feel like the woman, the aunt, your auntie energy over here that worked with your uncle to do this to your mother, she probably was always faster and smarter than him. Okay. So she was probably more the brains. Okay. He helped, but she was with the black magic. But I feel like the woman was more the brains. Well done. Okay. In love. I don't know if your uncle was a pervert and was attracted to his nieces and nephews with that in love. Your light irritates my demons. Your light irritated their demons. Maybe this uncle did have love for you, but they're still, y'all know how that is. That does not mean that they're not a psychopath and a sociopath. And well done. They're telling me that I described that shit perfectly to a T. When I get this is like my Ace of Swords. This is letting me know I said exactly what they wanted me to say. Okay? They had an absolute sound mind about doing this black magic on your mama because they was a bitter Betty. Your uncle was a bitter bitch to do this shit. Your uncle might have even been attracted to you for somebody, male or female. Go ahead. Anything else about this uncle energy? Anything else about this uncle? Undecided, wishy-washy, patient and intuitive. They might have been watched and they're ashamed of themselves. They should be. Their funky ass self. Like and only see you as a friend. Malicious and cold. Indifferent to the situation. I told you. Look. Undecided, wishy-washy, on the fence, indifferent to the situation, indecision. Your auntie was the brains. I'm trying to tell you. Your uncle did the black magic and helped, but your auntie was the brains because, again, y'all know what it is, ladies. No offense to the men. Y'all smart too. Y'all are smart. Y'all are real smart. All y'all men are real smart. Y'all are smart. Men are smart. Okay? Men are very smart. But in this case, you're the smart one, not women. But your auntie was the brains behind this shit. Yeah, I know. Your auntie was the brains, of course, behind all of this shit. And he just went along because he was undecided, wishy-washy. Okay. All right, I guess I'll do it too. I'll go. Shut up. I'm doing all the thinking here. Indifferent to the situation, indecision. They like and see you only as a friend. Yeah, I feel like if you had an auntie or an older woman here that was influencing him, she was the brains behind the shit. But he just like went along with the shit. And it was very malicious and cold. Very malicious and cold. And they're ashamed. Why would they? I'm sorry. Before I jump in, I'm going to see why they would do this to your mother. Why would they do? I know y'all want to know. Why would they do this? Why did they do this to Collective's mother? Why did they do? They so regret getting caught. They didn't love your mother. I so regret getting caught. Why did they do this to your mother? Why did your uncle and aunt do this to your mother or this older woman figure? Negative attachment style. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Keeps a very clean, neat, tidy home. Why did they do this to your mother? Why did they do this to Collective's mother? Tell me why they did this to Collective's mother. Why did they do this to the mother? I'm just curious. Financial curse or disaster. Somebody is a financial curse or disaster. I have lustful seduce mode, and I have traumatized and fragile. So what I'm getting is they were a financial curse or disaster, and they just wanted money so that they could fulfill their own lustful seduce mode. So your uncle just wanted to fulfill his own needs, and he was a financial curse. He was bad with money. Your uncle was bad with money and lustful. And in order to fulfill his lustfulness, he needed money, but he was a financial curse with money. So he was like, fuck it, I'll sell my sister out. Some of y'all got brothers right now that sold her out. Some of y'all got brothers right now that knew you were being isolated and being set aside to be killed for this gang stalking, sacrificing, energy harvesting. And some of y'all have brothers right now that went along with that shit. I know I do. Some of y'all got biological brothers that literally went along with that shit, that know that they agreed with the family to have you sacrifice. And they said, okay, but we're going to get money at the end because they cold-blooded. So is it so hard for you to understand why your uncles would do this to your own mama? Traumatized and fragile. Love bomb. Why did they do this to Collective's mother? Why did they do this to Collective's mother? Because they are strong and can think for themselves. No one can influence them. Your mother might have been very headstrong. Your mother might have been extremely headstrong. And your mother was an earth angel at one point. Okay? Love bomb. An aspect of confidence needs to be healed out in balance. Got it. These people used to do cruel things to your mother because whoever you are, your mother was not an earth angel to you. Your mother was a devil to you. What I'm picking up on, your mother was like a devil to you. Okay? She wasn't nice to you. For somebody. Maybe not everybody. But your mother was an earth angel at one point. And these people did some of the most horrendous things to set your mother up, to traumatize her. Your mother might have been sexually assaulted as well. Your mother might have also been sexually assaulted. Okay. For somebody, I'm picking up like somebody's mother could have been such an innocent, like really, really an innocent earth angel. And her innocence was taken from her. And even as a child, she might have like really been like an earth angel type. But earth angel to the point where she was very vulnerable and very naive. And I feel like these people and very strong-minded. So I'm getting almost some type of resentment here. So somebody's mother was an earth angel, possibly even when they were very, very young. But it was something that happened that was very traumatic and traumatizing that changed everything around. And it turned them literally into this child in the reverse. Whatever happened to your mother, she was an earth angel. And it would be hard for you to see that because you were not there when she was growing up. Okay. But it literally turned your mother's whole life upside down. She might have seen the world in colors. And after whatever she went through or whatever happened to her, everything in her world just seemed gray. Like literally everything she looked at was literally gray. Everything. She couldn't even see the world in colors anymore. Okay. So your mother became the child in reverse. Okay. And they wanted this to become you as well. They wanted that because whoever you are, you're an earth angel as well. And they wanted that energy to happen to you. They wanted you to never be able to see the brighter side to life. They did not want you to ever be able to be in the energy of love, to receive love, to give love, to be loved. They didn't want you to ever be able to see the world in color at all whatsoever. Everything that you saw, they wanted you to see it as gray, like a gray, rainy day, just your whole life consistently, so they could enjoy their lives. But whoever you are, you came to redeem and bring vengeance on your family, your uncle and your aunt, and now they have to pay for what they did to your mama, and they're going to have to pay for what they did to you. Because I feel like you were your mama's revenge without even realizing it. All right, so we're going to jump into this reading. Yep, there's the magic. The Five of Swords. They've been doing this to win at all costs for 2 generations, maybe even more. But for the past 2 generations, they've been doing this shit to win at all costs with this, with these rituals and occult magic over earth angels in the family that were very spiritual, that had a lot of abundant energy. Okay, they've been binding them at a young age on purpose. We already know that. All right. So let's jump into court. Let's go, Holy Spirit. Let's start with court. I feel like whoever you are, I feel like the ancestors literally sent you through your mother's womb because you were here to bring vengeance on your family and on your mother and uncle. I feel like you were some kind of star seed, I promise you, like potted, that came through your mother to incite vengeance on these people. And right now, you might be a type of death angel. Like I'm talking about a judgment death angel. Whoever you are, you literally might be some kind of judgment death angel that brings people justice. You understand? Y'all know what the energy I'm describing. That means when people do things to you, they get the karma. People get away with things with other people, and they get the karma in the next lifetime. When people do things to you, they get the fucking karma in this lifetime, possibly soon. Or maybe you bring the karma for karma that's been building up for lifetimes. But whatever the case may be, whoever you are, you probably came through your mother. Even if you and your mother never got along, you probably were potted in your mother and came through her to bring justice in your family to these crooks, to these sociopaths, to these sickos. And that's just what you're doing. You're bringing justice. You might be a Hierophant judge energy that brings death. You might bring death and endings to wickedness and wicked people. So let's jump into this with this court energy. Let's go. They might have caused an imbalance with that Page of Pentacles to your child too. Yes, that's what they want me to talk about. They just showed me the page. You might have seen it with the Temperance reverse. They might have even tried to keep it going and to approach your adult child or teenager. They either approached an adult child, a teenager, or a preteen aside of you. You know how you can approach a person's child by manipulating and using something that the child is in disagreement with their mama. I always use tattoos as my example, but no, you can't get tattoos until you turn 18. Your mother's being ridiculous. You 16 years old. I mean, it's not that serious. Everybody has that tattoo. I don't think one little tiny butterfly or star tattoo is gonna kill you. You know, it's ridiculous. I'll take you to get that tattoo if you want. We'll get it somewhere where your mother can't see it, and just make sure you always wear long sleeves so she can't see. It don't gotta be tattoos, but the point is anything. Oh no, I don't think you should wear your hair like that. I think you're too young. Not yet. No, you can't do that yet. No, I just don't want you to date until you get out of high school. I don't care. No, you can't spend anything that you have a disagreement with your child upon is a point of triangulation that these people could use. And at some point, they tried to create an imbalance with one or more of your children by approaching them and emotionally manipulating them concerning something that you might have been at odds with them about. Because that's how they get children on their side or get intel on you, by doing like what happened with who was it? King David and his 2 sons, Absalom, and the other brother. When he was trying to build up an army against his dad, what did he do? Anybody that his dad ruled against, where a judgment didn't go in their favor, that's who he recruited. Like, oh, he didn't ruin your favor, did he? Come with me. One day we're going to get him back. We'll get revenge. You understand? So anything that you are against, that's how they would recruit your child. So they did cause something did happen to your child. Something you might not know exactly what it was, who it was involved, or what happened, but there was something that did happen to your child as a result of an imbalance that either your uncle, aunt, or both of them caused. So they interfered not just in your life and your mama, but your own child too, whoever you are. Let's go. All right, what do you want to tell me now? What's going on with this court energy? Somebody's not going to recover. Somebody's not recovering from something. Oh, wow. Somebody could even be very sick right now. Somebody could be sick right now and not recovering. And they could be really stressed out. There might be a King of Pentacles here. Tell me more. Tell me more about the King of Pentacles reverse. Tell me more about this King of Pentacles reverse energy. Oh, they're not going to recover. We're talking about court from what they did against you. Yeah. They collaborated. So your uncle paid somebody. This could be a friend of yours or just someone in your community. They paid somebody to reverse an ending, trying to cause you a death. That's what I'm getting. Your uncle wanted you to die so that they could get away with whatever they were stealing from you, whether they were getting paid money because they were pimping you out for your energy, the way they pimped your mother out. Okay, remember, if your mother was always low on energy, on top of the regular life woes, they also had a whole bunch of cords connected to your mother's sacral and root chakra, and they were siphoning from her, and she didn't understand her spiritual body. So how could your mother cut the cords? How could your mother cut the cords if she didn't understand herself inside and out, not just physically, but spiritually? If your mother was indoctrinated in any religion, she only understood like surface level things with the religion, meaning, well, God is my strength, and I plead the blood of Jesus and ask God to just fill me up with strength. Your mother didn't really understand, or she might not have had a clear understanding of the breakdown spiritually detailed of how they were. In general, what she was saying was right. The devil, this is if she had an indoctrination. It doesn't mean, I'm just giving you an idea here. Let's say your mother was a Christian, okay? And I'm speaking from my own experiences to use as examples, but apply it to your life. Say your mother was indoctrinated in Christianity, which is a very popular religion. And her general explanation is, I'm praying God for my healing right now in the name of Jesus. I ask you to fill me up with your Holy Ghost, and I plead the blood right now. This is demonic. The devil is attacking my body, and this, that, and the other. That's a general sense of, okay, we're all being spiritually attacked. But had she understood spirituality a little bit deeper, she would have understood how he was taking her energy, how these devil energies are taking the energy. The spiritual side is the breakdown of the energy centers that do exist, that are connected to your physical organs, the chakras, okay? And she might have thought that type of stuff was demonic, or maybe she just didn't know about it, okay? Whatever the case may be, that breaks down and you understand how they're doing it. And if you have an understanding of how, you also can find a solution. And even though you can pray about things, but you can also do cord cutting rituals and prayers to spiritually sever those cords people have attached to you, so you can reclaim and call back your energy. But a lot of people wasn't doing it back then, because a lot of people, again, did not and was not fully aware of this type of information about calling back your energy. Okay. So as of recently, your uncle collaborated with somebody. As of recently, your uncle collaborated with somebody that could have been a friend of yours in the past, and made them an offer to gang stalk you and to make illusions for you. But this person failed to keep you in a gang stalking illusion because you're not afraid, you're not scared, you're not disillusioned, you're not confused. You are completely aware of everything that's been going on in your life, who has been the puppet master in your life, and you just can't be fooled or scared about your energy. So they made this person an offer to reverse an ending, with creating an illusion to actually try to knock you out, kill you, get rid of you, eliminate you completely. They wanted to kill you completely at this point because they can't use you to harvest your energy. So therefore, the money train stops. They don't get payments anymore. They don't make money. Black magic, whatever occult they're connected to, whatever group, they can't all attach their cords to you like they did your mother. Okay? It's over for them. And this person couldn't create an illusion. And the person that your uncle and aunt hired, they might have done something that got them exposed in court. Tell me about that. So they reversed an ending doing something to you, but it might be something going on with the court case right now. What is going on? The high priestess. It was a missed opportunity. Whoever you are, you're highly intuitive, child. You are highly intuitive. Somebody missed an opportunity to do, they can't cause you a death. They can't kill you because you're too intuitive and you pick up on every single thing that they're going to do about a week in advance. Every single move they're going to make, you pick up on it like a week in advance. And I'm going to take it a step further before they even think about it. You probably even think about what their next move is before they do. Before they even think about it, before the idea reaches their consciousness, it's already passed through yours a week in advance. And you sitting there laughing. You might be sitting there with a beer and a Black and Mild laughing. Child. Child. Let me go sit outside in the sun and cross my legs. This is boring. I can't wait till this whole gang stalking shit is over. This is boring. Child. Oh, this is so annoying. Get my backwoods. Child. I'm making jokes, y'all. So the point I'm making, is whoever you are, you're bored with the shit. You're a high priestess, man or woman. You're so connected to your intuition. Any move that they want to make on you, you get a download a whole week ahead of time. And you're waiting on them. You're waiting on them to think of it. You're waiting on them to come up with the dumb idea you already know about, so that they can go ahead and attempt it and we can move on to the next thing. You understand? Ciao. So it was a missed opportunity, and somebody's in trouble with court right now. What specifically is going on in court right now? Okay, so this might even be a fire sign with the Queen of Wands. They invested in doing something that was stupid and bad. See, the reason that the Queen of Wands fell over here on they can't recover is whatever this Queen of Wands reverse is that she did, she can't recover from that shit. It was a bad idea to invest in doing this shit. So let's start there. Let's pull these cards. Holy Divine Spirit, let's get into these cards and find out exactly what this whole court energy is about right now that this Queen of Wands reverse can't recover from. And look, the King of Wands reverse is two of them. So she probably recruited her guy. All right, whoever this woman is, she recruited her guy, the Queen of Wands reverse and the King of Wands reverse. Child. You probably just be like, ugh. All right, well, I already got their next idea. I'm waiting on them. I'm just waiting on them to get the idea. And when they get the idea that I already know about, I'm going to watch it play out while I drink a beer. I don't want to drink, but goddamn, it's just, when is this going to end? I'm tired. I'm bored. I need this to go away. Oh, did they do something in your home with real estate house? Let's put this right. These people could have done something around your house. All these people are covert sociopaths. They're dangerous. Don't trust them. They're dangerous to themselves, okay? These people might be divinely guided to move, or you might be divinely guided to move soon, because somebody has a genuine mental illness. I pre-shuffled these cards. I'm laughing. Somebody has a genuine mental illness that might be divinely being guided out your life. They're going to be moved by divine intervention. Those that have made themselves your enemies with a mental illness, because they were offered this opportunity to do this to you. And they're about this person with a mental illness. Okay. This person with a mental illness that made themselves your enemy is being divinely guided out your life for this opportunity that they were offered to do something to you. All right, so let's talk. I want to know what they're in trouble about. All right, let's talk about court or any other, whatever y'all want to tell me about. Let's talk about court. Something might be going on with someone's root chakra that had a fuck buddy with a clear understanding. So this King of Wands and Queen of Wands reverse, both of them, this is their fuck buddy with a clear understanding. There might be something going on in the sexual area between the two of them, that with that root chakra energy. So they might be, one or more of them could be sick right now. One or more of them might be sick right now. These people might have been surveillancing you through unauthorized surveillance camera. Okay. These people are friends with benefits only. So these people are actually friends with benefits. They might even know each other from trade school, college, or school age. So they might have known each other for some time. The two people that are not going to recover because of what they did. The woman that they got to do something against you was jealous of your looks. You could be handsome or beautiful. And the spirit wants you to know that the woman, that the Queen of Wands reverse, she is a complete idiot. All right. I don't know why this is in here because you put it in there. This woman is a complete idiot. Okay. Something could have been about stocks or bonds. All right. So something actually might be about stocks or bonds. They want me to talk about this root chakra. Okay, fine. We're going to talk about root chakra. They want me to say something about somebody's root. So I'll try to go fast. Somebody's sick right now. There's something going on in someone's body. What's attachment? Someone might have an entity attachment in the sacral chakra that could be causing blockages also in the root chakra. All right, so they want me to talk about how someone's not recovering right now. Someone could have some kind of sickness. I think yesterday I talked about some kind of woman's disease, like Danny Glover Daddy from The Color Purple. She's got that nasty woman's disease. What you need is a young gal up in here. Get your nice, young, fresh. Time to go, Dad. Time to go. All right, Dad. Pat him on the shoulder. Time to go, Dad. Time to go. Go ahead, Dad. Go. So someone might be very restless right now with this root chakra energy. Somebody might be very restless right now with that root chakra energy. Somebody's very restless. Going out here, Dad. Your chickens are unkept. You got your chickens running around unkept. You need another nice young gal up in here. Ain't no chillins running around the house. Oh, Lord. Your house is out of order. You as a woman, you're never going to be shit. I ain't never asked you for shit. Not a motherfucking thing. Not even your hand in marriage. All right, Holy Spirit. QUAN, get it together. All right, let's see what we got here. Solar plexus being dominated by personal habits. Someone's solar plexus might be suffering from an imbalance. Someone's very restless. Someone's third eye, with this third eye energy, lack of identifying their purpose, unrealized vision for oneself. This can also be attributed to the solar plexus chakra. When you have a lack of identifying your own purpose, the purpose is developed in the solar plexus chakra, because that's where the personality is developed and cultivated. You have to have a personality to know who you are in order to know what your purpose is. And once you know what your purpose is, now you can identify the road. So this third eye, lack of identifying of your purpose, is also connected to your confidence, the solar plexus chakra. Okay. Heart chakra, Practice mindfulness, self-love, connect with yourself and your emotions authentically. So somebody might need to start practicing mindfulness, okay, and practice more self-love and connect with their true. Someone needs to be honest with themselves about their emotions and why they project. They need to be honest, mindfulness. Because if they can just be honest with themselves, honesty is where it starts. Once you're honest with yourself, now we can start the healing journey, the healing process. But you have to be honest about what the problem is. Let's go, Holy Spirit. What else? Third eye, again, lack of inspiration and creativity, lack of ideas. Crown chakra, overactive, being overwhelmed by knowledge. Root chakra, anger, short temper, greediness, belligerence, impatience, feeling stuck, materialistic, obsessed with money and possessions. Okay, we'll try one more and see if, make sure, because they wanted me to talk about the root chakra. Okay, so these are the chakra cards they wanted me to talk about: the root chakra and the third eye. Either the King of Wands reverse or the Queen of Wands reverse might be dealing with one or more of these issues right now. They feel stuck. They're greedy, belligerent. They obsess about materialism. They obsess about monies, but they don't have creativity. Neither one of them. Neither one of these people have creativity, and they don't have ideas. So let's live a life of crime. A lot of people live a life of crime because they've run out of ideas to get money. Now, is someone in my collective thinking the same thing I'm thinking? You can get a fucking job. It's a whole bunch of people working a job right now they don't like. There are a whole bunch of people that are working jobs right now that they don't like, that they didn't have to be creative about. And they go to it every single day and get a paycheck every 2 weeks. Okay? But some people, when they feel like they lack the creativity to manifest abundance on the level they want, or to manifest money easily. Some people can manifest money and abundance without working that hard. They work smarter. So it's some people that just don't want to have to go to work and work hard because they don't know how to work smarter. You understand? There are people that work harder and make less money than people that work smarter and make more money. So that could be a part of a lack of inspiration and a lack of ideas, why some people turn to the criminal life. Some people turn to crime because they're not smart or creative enough to make a lot of money and work less. So they turn to the criminal life to make a lot of money and work less. Because other than that, the only alternative is to work harder and longer and make less money. And they're not smart enough to make the money the way the creative, smart people do. That's more connected to their intuition. So sacral chakra, overactive, emotional overreaction. So someone's emotion might be in an emotional upheaval right now. They could be overreacting to everything. Their emotions are all over the place. Root chakra, overactive. They're dealing with a lot of anxiety, and they have an entity attachment, once again, in the sacral chakra, most likely because these are the type of people with a lower IQ that have to use their sexual energy on a lower vibration. They only know how to manifest things using their sexual energy through sexual things and nothing else. It has to be something of a sexual nature, whether it's how they look, how they dress, or having sex or flirting or something. These are the type of people that have to use their sexual energy in a low frequency to manifest because they don't know how to use it in a higher one. And root chakra, physical manifestation, they're having a lot of difficulty sleeping. Someone is also having a whole lot of difficulty sleeping. They might also even have an entity attachment in the root chakra. So, of course, if they have to use sex to manifest, they're going to have entities stuck to the root and sacral chakra. Of course they are. Unable to set boundaries, underactive heart chakra. Somebody does not or has not mastered the aspect of themselves to balance the heart chakra to know when to be the king or queen of swords and when to be the king or queen of cups. You have to find the balance between those two aspects of your character. You know, all of them are a part of you. You have to find the balance between the queen of swords and queen of cups. That balance. who to set boundaries with and when, appropriately, okay, for your highest good, and who to allow to have access to your emotions, and who to and how to regulate your emotions properly, and who to be emotionally open to and who not to be, who to pull back your emotions back from. You got to find the balance between the dark and light for both of those. Okay. Entity feeding in the crown chakra. Oh, these people need an exorcism. And you know, your crown chakra is the gateway to a higher elevated way of living spiritually, to manifest all forms of prosperity and abundance in your life, on the physical plane and on the spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically. Okay. The crown chakra, because it gives you the information, the wisdom in how to learn lessons and balance things spiritually, so that you can regulate the things that you do on the earthly plane physically for the most optimum, healthy, higher elevated way of living. Okay. And insecure, someone with a blockage in the solar plexus, very insecure. Okay. All right. So what do you want me to know about these people with the stocks and bonds energy and real estate? What was done? This woman is a complete idiot. All right. We already know that. All right. Tell me about the stocks and bonds. What's going on with someone's stocks and bonds? What is this? Mental imprisonment? Somebody's going to jail, or they're in a mental imprisonment right now, because what they orchestrated has something to do with stocks and bonds. I don't know. It could be because people could have been using magic in the stock market. Maybe they're using your energy to do magic in the stock market to do well. Or it could be about someone's stocks and bonds they wanted to steal from them. Why are they in a mental imprisonment? The Three of Pentacles reverse. Somebody could be getting fired, or someone's not working with someone anymore to help them do what? Someone's not working together anymore with somebody. That's childish. Oh, so someone's not working with somebody anymore. That's childish. Well, what were they trying to do? I'm asking about these stocks and bonds. Yeah, because now somebody is that might be dealing with a lot of physical issues. They might be thinking about their future and their life. Their complete wish fulfillment. Someone that was childish toward you, their complete wish fulfillment right now is to bring you clarity because they couldn't get away with it. Somebody wants to bring you clarity because they couldn't get away with something. What were they doing with the stocks and bonds? Clarify stocks and bonds. Somebody is a narcissist, is very heartbroken. All right, let me ask a different way. Who do these stocks and bonds belong to? Who do these stocks and bonds belong to? An investor? Magician. Who is this magician investor? The Ace of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. That was expecting your energy. Okay, got it. Okay. Clarify that King of Pentacles. Clarify the King of Pentacles. King of Wands reverse has clarity about. Someone that somebody got clarity on. Okay. So these are not your stock and bonds. There's someone that was doing magic and spell work to invest in the stock market. That's it. There you go. I hope y'all can see these cards. So by putting you as a tribute for the Hunger Games, you were supposed to be inactive. You were supposed to be on Section 8. Ain't nothing wrong with that. As long as you have a plan B. But you were supposed to like literally just be stuck forever in depression, in a depressed state of mind, where you didn't want to get up every day. You're not anticipating anything changing in your life. You're not hopeful. You're not energetic. You might have maybe poor routines and bad habits with your health. You would be suffering from health issues. You would be dealing with depression on medications. And the whole time they would be like your mother, siphoning your energy. You might spend more time in bed than you do exercising, eating foods that are bad for you. They wanted you in this energy in complete utter depression and sadness alone, maybe in a relationship where you know, you're giving more to the person than they are to you, in a relationship with a narcissist that's abusive to you. You know, they wanted you to be in complete sadness and depression, in a bad, unhealthy relationship, not hopeful about your future, not hopeful about moving in a direction that's going to get better for you. And just like your mother, these people were going to, if you were having sex or in any romantic connection, they were going to take your energy and give it to this King of Pentacles, who was investing in the stock market with the Seven of Pentacles, and he was able to turn around a whole Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so that's what they were doing with your energy. Okay, that's what they would. This is what they were doing with your energy. They were doing magic with your energy in the stock market, and he was expecting. He was waiting and expecting to get your energy so that he could make his next move with this Ace of Pentacles. But instead, they lost a whole bunch of money, and that's why they're losing it right now. Okay, so that's the answer. So now somebody might be in trouble with court about another situation because of the crime. So court has more to do with the crimes that were committed against you, to try to isolate you and keep you in that energy, so that they could use your energy to invest in the stock market for this great fortune. That's the great fortune. The great fortune was using your energy to invest in the stock market. Okay, that's what it was. That's why I have Child in the reverse, thoughts, hope, and great fortune here. And the secret is out, that they wanted to keep you bound to use your energy. They think, because they were hoping for great fortune in the stock market by investing, doing magic using your energy. Okay. Now, why is real estate in house here? I want you to clarify. And the tactics. So court is about the tactics that they employed to try to hurt and harm you. Okay. That means actually physically having you followed, breaking into your home, threatening to come to your home, maybe to use a gun on you. Maybe someone was supposed to come shoot you and sacrifice you, and that was going to be their last big sacrifice, to use your energy to invest in the stock market. Tell me about real estate and house. Tell me about real estate and house. Tell me about this real estate and house. Somebody might have been working on something, creating an illusion. Okay, so you might, real estate and house, because I don't have apartment here, wherever you live at. Okay, somebody was working with the Eight of Pentacles to create some kind of an illusion around your home, wherever you reside, and that could be why they have to go to court. What was this illusion about with the Seven of Cups here? Okay, so their wish fulfillment. What was their wish fulfillment with this illusion? Okay, something about you being a hermit in the reverse, but I'm flipping it upward. So something about you being some kind of depressed, lowly energy with bad, poor mental health or something. The hermit reverse can be someone with poor mental health that just sits in. She's crazy, but not crazy enough to put in a mental institution. But she's like crazy lady or crazy man that never talks to anybody, weirdo, or something like that. Okay. So that with this lover's energy, what's the lovers? So someone could take very quick action. Clarify the lovers. Someone might be a Gemini. Someone might be a Virgo. Clarify that the lovers. Clarify the lovers. Someone wanted something to happen very quickly. Oh, they were trying to create an illusion for you around your home to put you into depression, so that you'd be open to quickly becoming the lover of somebody to get your energy. Boom. But now a Queen of Swords reverse can't recover because they did too fucking much. So they were creating illusions around your home to make you a hermit and to make you not want to go outside and to make you afraid. And they didn't think you had enough control over your sexual energy, whereby, damn, I can't date. I can't meet nobody. What does this mean? I can never have sex again because I'm being blocked from people, places, things, my money, everything. Oh, well, I might as well just settle in a relationship with whatever comes my way. Somebody wanted you to have sex in a quick, fast hurry with the lovers and the Knight of Swords here. Yeah, somebody wanted you to quickly have sex with somebody. That's why they wanted you, their wish fulfillment was for you to be the hermit in the reverse here. And that's why they kept creating illusions. Get back in the house. Get back in the house. You understand? If you got to come out your house to go to work, they following you back and forth to work to make you feel afraid to come out. So you want to work from home. If you go out to the grocery store, follow her, follow her, follow her. You know, people following you around in very aggressive energy, so that you feel so paranoid that you, every time you come out the house to handle anything that you have to come out to do, you'll be in such a big rush to hurry up and get back in your house where it's safe. They literally wanted you to be in that type of energy, and hoping you wouldn't have any sexual discipline, so that you'd be like, well, I'm going to live the rest of my life depressed in the house with no friends and nobody. So I guess I'll take whatever comes my way and have sex with whoever's willing to talk to me. That's what the illusions around your home were about. Like literally, they want you to feel so afraid to come out the house that even though they're not going to touch you, they're not going to do a motherfucking thing to you. They absolutely will not and cannot touch you at all. But they want to create illusions that they can touch you. So everywhere that you go, they'll have someone in some kind of aggressive energy, trying to project some negative energy and give you the evil eye and give you the shit face and maybe walk a little bit too close to you and look at you like, oh boy, you don't know what I was about to do to you. You understand? It's like everywhere you go, they will have someone come meet you there and like get close enough to you, like I might do something crazy to hurt you. You're lucky I didn't do something. And it's not until you get in the energy of, bitch, do something then. Do it. Do something. It's not until you get into the energy of, bitch, do it. Do it. It's not until you get in that energy, do it. Do it. Do it. I'm tired of y'all fucking following me around. Bitch, do it. I'm going to lay a blanket over here. Piedmont Park. I'm laying the fuck down. Come over here and come get, but do it. Do it. Do it. Please. Do it. Bitch, you know you're not going to do nothing. All you're going to do is come close enough to me, make a weird face, and then I'm going to just look at your ass like you stupid. Oh, you lucky. Lucky cover what, bitch? You wasn't going to ever do shit, ever. You wasn't going to ever do nothing, and you know it. You know you're not going to do nothing. But the point is to chase you down every time you come out the house and to try to project a whole bunch of aggressive energy to you, to try to make you feel unsafe, uncomfortable, so that you will not want to go out the house at all unless it's absolutely necessary for work or groceries or to get something from the store and hurry up and get back. Whoo, I'm safe again. Your own mama might have been in that energy. Your own mother might have been in that energy because of that. You understand? This is the illusions that they were working hard to create for you by GPS tracking your phone and mirroring your phone and putting things on your vehicles. They track you everywhere you go. Some of you, they have something in your body they track you with. So fuck it. You know, I don't give a fuck anymore. I used to be like, well, fuck it. I'm going to leave my phone and I'm going to just head out with no phone. They'll put a track on your car. Oh, well, fuck it. I'm going to leave out with no car and no phone and cash. Now, let me see. Catch me if you can, bitch. But for some of you all, they will, you have things in your body, actually, chips, where they track you with that too. But the point is, they want you to be in some energy where you're so frightened every time you come out your house, you run back in. And if you don't have enough sexual discipline to control your sexual energy, so does that mean I never ever get to date again? I never get to have sex again. I never get to do this. I never get to do that again. Well, I guess I'll just be open to whoever, I guess, comes my way, whoever I meet or whatever. That's what they were hoping was going to happen to you by trying to frighten you. Okay. And you would be you would feel so unsafe that you would either get in a relationship out of not feeling safe, or just out of feeling hopeless, like you would never be able to connect with people in a normal way again. You'll never be able to date again. You'll never be able to socialize with regular people again, because you know they're going to send an op anywhere you go. So I'll just go ahead and have sex. And this person that's going to come toward me, I'm going to have sex with them very quickly. And this is why the narcissist, the Queen of Swords reverse, is the wounded warrior right now. Because nobody can stick a gun in your head and force you to have sex with anybody, period, point blank, poo. Okay? Nobody could get anybody to get you in some sexual energy, period, point blank. A lot of y'all are completely fucking turned off after all the fucking spell work, night after night after night after night after night, trying to harvest, trying to reap and harvest your damn womb spiritually. You know, a lot of you all, that might have even put you off and turned you off altogether until you can get these people completely out your energy. Because I promise you, can't nobody come near QUAN Yin. QUAN Yin running the other fucking way away from every fucking body, spiritually and physically. Get the fuck away from me, everybody. After all this shit they done did to me. Look, they can't recover because they couldn't make you feel threatened enough not to want to come out the house. So they can't recover. And they also can't recover because they couldn't like back you into a corner where you don't have control of your sexual energy and you're going to just have sex with whoever comes your way. They needed someone to have sex with you quickly, but it didn't happen. Okay. They needed someone to have sex with you. That's what real estate is. It's talking about where you live at. So they were creating illusions in your community, and now somebody might be in trouble for whatever illusion they tried, whatever the last illusion was. All right, so what else, Holy Spirit, do we need to know about this court energy? What's going to happen now? Lemon car, Mason. Somebody might have sold you or gave you a car that had issues on purpose. It might be something. If you bought a car or got a car from somewhere or something, that car that you have, somebody rigged that car. That car is rigged in some kind of a way where people that follow you around, it's something they can do from outside your car. I don't know if it's a button they push or something, but it's something they can do that stops your car from starting up all the way. Okay, they can control your car with some kind of like remote control starter thing. And it's not like one of those systems where you could start your car up in the wintertime and warm up your car. That's not what I'm talking about. It's some kind of probably a military device that they use on people they target, where they can do something to suddenly create some kind of mechanical problem with your vehicle temporarily, if they want to slow you down from going somewhere, or if they want to like stop you altogether, or get you stuck at a parking lot at a grocery store somewhere, so that they can try to create a quick illusion with maybe someone that will help you, like a man or something, like, oh, you want me to take a look at your car for you? But he's really there to try to come on to you, see if he can date you or do spell work over you, and he needs a point of connection with you. Okay. So these people have something built into your vehicle. If someone sold you or gave you a lemon car, it's something in that vehicle that they can control with some type of device from the outside, to whenever they're trying to create an illusion where they need someone to come in contact with you at a location, they'll fuck with your car. You understand? Whatever this device they have, it's something rigged inside your car where, so if you're driving and suddenly your light comes on and it's an issue with your car on a certain day, and you don't stop, or you don't see a mechanic or nothing, and you make it where you're going and back safely, and then it goes away and you don't have the problem again, it's not a problem with your car. Your car, it's something in your vehicle rigged that way so that they could stop you wherever they want to stop you at, when they want to stop you for an illusion they want to create in your life. Okay? You would be shocked at all the different things that these demons do. But when they want to create an illusion in your life, they do have many, many different ways to do it, especially if in order to do black magic on you, they need to connect to you directly. and they can't connect to you because you know who they are and you won't let them. And they can't connect to you through people because you already sense the people that they try to use to connect to you. And if you're a hermit energy, the only thing they can do is try to break your car down so that you'll be forced to connect with somebody, either a tow truck driver or someone to quickly fix a tire or look under your hood to figure out what's wrong. You understand? So they might have done something again to rig your car so that on a day they're trying to connect to you so they can do some black magic or connect to you on some level. Or if they think they found someone that they think that you might actually be attracted to or like, and they want to connect the two of you, they'll fuck with your car. You understand? They'll fuck with your car. All right, what else, Holy Spirit, with this court energy? Someone just wanted revenge, where on someone that's getting an annulment now. Someone might need to use their intuition. Okay. I think I'm going to go another direction with this. All right. And what is, tell me about this good old lady, and I'm going to close out because I said I'm not going to be going for 2 hours. Tell me about this good old lady energy. Okay. Yeah. This is someone that was so confident. She had so much confidence that this plan would work. But right now, whoever this older woman is, whoever she hired, this person is about to be in the 9 of Pentacles reverse. So somebody literally is about to lose their finances or their stability that this good old lady on energy had hired, okay, because something is getting illuminated, possibly by a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, about what these people were doing to you. Okay, so someone that this older woman paid to do this to you in your community, the Queen of Wands, she's about to lose her stability. Clarify the 9 of Pentacles reverse. The 3 of Cups, okay, that was they were friends, business friends, okay. Clarify that she's not going to persevere in what they were supposed to do to you. So the 10 of Pentacles, clarify that 9 of Pentacles reverse. This could be an institution, or she's not going to be able to persevere to be a part of this organization. It's given cultish, it's given occult, secret society, that 10 of Pentacles, the Magician in reverse, because her spell work backfired and they were not able to create the illusion to get your energy to invest in the stock market. And right now, what's that 7 of Swords energy? Right now, somebody might be in some trickster time because someone's no longer who's not in a mental imprisonment right now. Who's not, the person getting an annulment and divorce. Someone that doesn't care anymore, that's getting divorced now, might be that already ended a cycle. They learned their lesson. That's no longer working with these people. What are they about to do with that 7 of Swords energy? Somebody don't give a they're going to illuminate the truth to balance their own situation. Okay. So there's somebody that is going to illuminate what they were keeping hidden, the secret about how they were energy harvesting off of you and committing crimes to you, breaking in your home, coming around and doing things to steal your energy so that a King of Pentacles could invest in the stock market. And somebody's going to tell the truth to balance their situation because they're not in a mental imprisonment. See, this is how I feel about it. If whoever the targeted person was, whoever you are, if you were not afraid of these motherfuckers and you wish a motherfucker would, and you still wishing a motherfucker would, and bitch, I wish you fucking would. If you on that type of time, it gives the courage and the boldness to all the other people that they hired to do things to you to be on that same time. Bitch, if you're not afraid of these stupid motherfuckers and their power and influence, why are the people that they hired that's no longer getting money, that's no longer going to prosper in their organization? If they couldn't do it to you, why the fuck are these people scared of them, thinking they could do something to them? Expose their ass. Expose them in court. Why the fuck are you scared of them if the target ain't scared of them? They didn't even have the tools and the resources to take whoever you are down. So, bitch, tell on this bitch. Whoever this bitch is, tell on her fucking ass. Tell on her. Why is anybody afraid to take this bitch to court? She's got power and influence, not enough to take down whoever you are, and you still talking shit. Whoever you are, you still talking shit and wishing a motherfucker would, and you don't give a fuck about this bitch. If they don't have the power to touch you, then they don't have the power to touch the people they hired to do shit to you either. So yeah, expose this bitch. Fuck her. She about to die anyway. This bitch got a foot in the grave. Okay? So somebody's going to illuminate something. They were in a mental imprisonment, but they're like, wait a minute. This bitch don't got no street credibility because divine feminine or divine masculine is still alive and they not scared of her. So wait a minute. If the person we were targeting is not scared of her and she don't have enough influence to do nothing to them, why the fuck should we be? Man, bitch, fuck you. Fuck. Put extra on that F. You understand what I'm saying? None of the people that this bitch hired should be in a mental imprisonment about her old ass or about what she could do to them because she couldn't even do it to you. And you're the ones that she hired to do the shit. So who the fuck she gonna hire to do something to you if you're the one she hired to do something to divine masculine or feminine and y'all are okay? This bitch can't put fear in nobody goddamn heart. Matter of fact, all y'all should get together and go up against that King of Pentacles and this old bitch. Both, all of y'all should get together and go up against them and do death spells and sacrifice them and use their fucking energy. Fuck whatever old ass covens they belong to. Their magic ain't magic no more. You a la peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, bitch. Instead of hitting the hat with the magic stick and getting a rabbit and smoke, they not getting nothing but dust. They don't have no power no more. This is an old ass coven or cult on the decline. They don't have no power. They don't have no power. They don't have no influence, and they just fucking lost their job in the federal government. So fuck them. Right now, they don't have nothing. So they're in a weakened state. So all of y'all people that they hired, that they told y'all not going to move forward and we're not going to pay you no more, flip the script on their ass. I'm encouraging you. All of y'all should get together and do a death spell on this old lady and that King of Pentacle energy that's not moving forward with y'all and sacrifice them. And y'all should use their energy to manifest a new car or something else or a new life or try to get out of jail or something. Y'all should get together and sacrifice this old bitch right here because she lost her job in the federal government. She don't have no backing and support no more. She don't. If she's a part of a coven, you don't gotta be scared of them old hoes. Fucking dry ass, old dusty ass pussy. They don't have no energy. Empty windbags. They don't have no type of power at all whatsoever. None. Like a California raisin. The fuck? So like I said, somebody, y'all should all do a death spell and sacrifice her. Y'all should. Y'all should. Email QUAN. So whoever this old bitches and that King of Pentacles, somebody's going to balance their own situation. Congratulations to you. And they're going to illuminate the truth. And that old bitch is heartbroken. Good. Your funky ass. This is not an elder that's to be revered and honored. You know, no, this is not one of them. Fuck this bitch. All right, give me 3 cards to wrap this up. Give me 3 cards to wrap this shit up. I'm sorry, y'all. Sometimes, you know, I'm love of the highest vibration, but do you understand my platform? So somebody is about to lose everything. You understand my platforms are dualities. You understand dualities. My platform is a duality. I have no cut cards, and I'm going to say shit exactly the way it fucking is. Exactly. And then I'm love of the highest vibration. It's dark and light. This is still of the highest vibration of love, but it's the darker side, but it's the honesty, the pure, unadulterated truth and honesty of the matter, because you have to laugh because we've been through so much. We've been through so much. You can't help but find the humor in the shit. Because if y'all didn't find the humor in this shit that y'all been through, if y'all don't find the humor in this shit, you be dead right now. because sometimes laughter helps to raise your vibration. And the truth is funny. The truth can be very, very, very fucking funny. Even when it comes out crass and uncouth and just downright dirty sounding and trifling, it's still your truth. And that's looking at the lighter side of things when you've been attacked for over 20 years of your fucking life. Yeah, all that cussing and shit I do. Yeah, I don't have no cut cards over here, but I will be on Love of the Highest Vibration later on this evening, like an earth angel. Dualities. Let's go, Holy Spirit. Give me a final message. So somebody might be about to expose this old bitch because they're not moving forward, and they might be losing their foundation or stability. Okay, this might be a Virgo, or you might be the Virgo hermit, or you could be a hermit. The Nine of Pentacles reverse, the Empress reverse. Oh, wow. Because somebody might be being attacked right now. They might have attacked a Libra or Empress reverse energy that's could be losing their health right now is what I'm getting. Or this is an Empress reverse. We just know the Empress is Libra energy. There's somebody, could be a woman or a man, but there's somebody here, an older person in some distorted karmic energy that is either in bad health, or they might be having to move out their place. They might be going through they're experiencing some kind of loss, and it could have to do with their stability, their money, or their health, or all of those things that might be under attack right now because they might have attacked you. And this person might be trying to avoid a tower, so they might take very quick action. The Hermit, what's this very quick action toward the Hermit? Let's go. Let's talk about it. What's the Empress reverse and the Hermit? What's the Empress reverse and the Hermit? Okay. Oh, they can't control someone that can't regulate their emotions might be taking very quick action. Clarify that Seven of Wands. The Empress reverse. Someone feels powerless about an emperor. Okay, somebody feels powerless. Somebody feels weak and powerless because this emperor energy walked away from them and does not want to deal with this group anymore. Okay, and somebody might be about to attack somebody. What's the Empress? Tell me more about the Empress energy that's losing everything. They feel defeated. Somebody feels defeated. Oh, and they're going to attack the Emperor because the Emperor might be trying to avoid a tower to reveal the truth to a hermit energy, okay, who was hired to do spell work to bind them. And this has to do with your community, your job, your home life, everything. This Emperor did a ritual with these people. That Emperor energy is someone, it could be an Aries. The Emperor energy is someone that was hired to do a ritual to isolate you, to bind you spiritually, to siphon your energy, and to sacrifice you in your home, in your community, your job, anybody that you date. They were supposed to get your energy from that person. They were very instrumental, and they were hired to do it. And this Emperor, because they're losing everything, is coming to tell you the truth. You might be a hermit energy, but someone wants to come tell you the truth about everything. And they did try to kill you. They did. They tried to sacrifice you too. They even tried to run out of an old playbook, a game where they were trying to make you think that they wanted to come toward you to bring you information or whatever, to see if they could catfish you into being emotionally open so they could do a death spell on you. But either way, right now they're still losing everything because you got to remember they all do have a low IQ. They have a low IQ, and when you get a whole bunch of people working together to come up to in a think tank that have a low IQ, you don't get a smart person. A whole bunch of low IQ people equal up to stupidity and bad ideas. Okay, it doesn't work like the muscle, like I told you. It doesn't work. So she wants to attack him, but because he wants to reveal a secret right now. And who's this Empress in reverse? that wants to attack him. Oh, it's a high priestess. Ooh, child. Okay, so this might be a high priestess. She could have Libra in her chart. She could have Pisces in her chart, but she wants to attack the Emperor before he reveals the secret, because she's tied in. She's the wounded warrior in from doing everything to stop you from getting a new start. The Empress in reverse was another person, another high priestess that was hired to do spell work on you day and night, to stop you from getting a brand new start. She could actually be sick right now, but she might not be getting a new start like at all. She could be like dying or something. But with this Fool card in the reverse, she's not getting a new start, and she's the wounded warrior, and that's the reason why she wants to stop that Emperor from coming toward you or going to court and illuminating the truth. All right, and give me the final message, Holy Spirit, because she's committed some crimes, violated HIPAA laws. She's stolen some of your money online, hacking online. These people have done, whoever you are, these people have done so much to you. And they all feel backstabbed and betrayed, because you're going to find out about the money they stole from you, how they hacked you, if they violated HIPAA laws, invading your space, and you might have some lawsuits, and the cycle's over with the World card. All right, and give me 3 final cards, and we'll end it right there. 3 cards. Oh, child, is that the 3 you want me to end it? Oh, yeah. An Aquarius might have gotten fired from their job with that Wheel of Fortune, or no one's working together anymore. One more card to end this read. Yeah, they're releasing a burden. Okay, I see it. They're releasing a burden. Nobody's working together anymore. Nobody's willing to work together anymore for this Aquarius. There you go. So nobody's willing to work together for this Aquarius anymore with the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Swords reverse. I believe that's Aquarius energy. No one with the 3 of Pentacles reverse is willing to work together with somebody anymore with this investing in the stock market to create illusions, gang stalking you to get your energy. Okay? All right, the end. All right, y'all. Had fun. Once again, I will be back on Love of the Highest Vibration, where you'll see my other duality, my lighter side. I'm Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Okay? In case anybody's confused.